it's entertaining, but it's not, or but it's gonna be. I don't know. I was thinking of something, but there's this saying where it's like you can have it good, fast, or cheap. You can have two, but you're not gonna have that
Well,
third.
cheating brings up something. What I was pretty much saying
Cheap.
is that okay, three.
Yeah.
Let's generalize it. Three categories: grind, entertainment, and survival. Okay, just because those are the three that came off my head, right? Don't Starve covers literally all three of those, right? And when you combine them, it's not really the best.
I mean, it's entertaining. It can still be
It
fun.
is fun. It's fun with friends. However, the fact is that you want to make an ice box, you need gears, right? I think that's the thing that's gotten me the most. I'm really going off track right now, but that one thing that you need, like in Minecraft, you want to get those diamonds, sure, go get it, right? What's it? One
But
thing per
getting
chunk,
the
right?
gears is such a grind to get it.
16 point chunk or something like that, right? Minecraft
Mhm.
nerds gonna hate me, but pretty much for Don't Starve, you got to go find that gear to make an ice box.
True. Well, what makes that different from finding a diamond underground?
People know, maybe it's just the knowledge point of this, right? Well, people know how to find diamonds in Minecraft. Do we
You
know how
just
to
keep
find it?
digging
Don't
down.
Starve is it's random generated though, right?
True,
Well,
so is Minecraft.
the
But then again,
no,
with the
but
diamonds,
however,
you only have to
Minecraft
dig
is
down.
that it has set spawns per
Like it's
chunk.
your underground. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But how to find diamond in Minecraft? One, dig the bedrock, go up 3 blocks, go straight. Chater, that's really all right.
All right, so Chater, Timmy, what was the first game you guys remember playing that got you into gaming?
Turned. No, that's sorry. I'll shut up.
Do you want to know the first for me?
Go ahead.
It was a game called. It's on Steam. It was re-released for HD, but it was an old game called Stronghold.
Stronghold. I gotta find this.
It was like a medieval RTS game, and it was just really fun
Stronghold HD.
and really nostalgic for me. Really? Like, was that the first game that got you, or was it that site that got you into gaming to me? And Shader? Yeah.
Well, Timmy, can you put it in the Discord? I can't read your
He says
messages.
something. I don't remember a specific game, but I first played on Congregate, the
Congregate.
website of
Okay.
games. Yes.
Oh,
It's basically it
congregate.
was on Congregate.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, and
remember?
if you search
Oh, go ahead.
Stronghold HD is $6 on Steam.
I saw that. Yeah.
Darn it, that's $1 more than I have.
The fishing game was on the.
If I had like 20 more cents, I could get it. I could get it.
We get it, Argo. You
Because
have no
I mean, I
monies.
have the original game. I think I've had like I remember playing this like as a kid. There was a point where I was moving between one of my old houses that we used to like rent for like over the summer because we were in between the house I currently live in now and the house I lived up when I lived in northern Michigan.
Mhm. Well, you
And
live in like the middle of
we
farmland
lived we,
almost.
we lived with my grandma Mickey. She was over in she lived over down in Grand Rapids.
Mhm.
You know the general area I'm talking about. What
Yeah,
like
Grand
western?
Rapids, Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I remember having like we set up our computer on the floor because she didn't have any like desk or anything
No
like that
table.
for like there was like it was a small little apartment. Me and my sister slept in like one of the guest rooms. Grandma Mickey slept in her place. My dad and mom both slept on two couches. And I remember there's this, we set our tower and our monitor on the floor over by an outlet.
Uh huh.
So like we could use it
Uh huh.
because my dad used to check his emails, whatever. And this was a game that was always on it.
Hmm.
And I just remember playing this game so much. Like I remember at one point I was playing on this one island that I always ended up calling Monkey Island because it looked like a weird sideways monkey or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And my entire economy was based on wood, like harvesting
A
trees.
monopoly on wood.
Yeah.
Come get your
Eventually,
birches.
though,
Come get your
because okay, so
maples.
if you cut, so like the trees grow back after you cut them down after a while, right?
Mhm.
Except I didn't know that, and I didn't realize that, and I was so screwed. I thought I was so screwed over when I cut down every tree on the island. I was like, no, now my people have no jobs.
No more lumberjacks.
Yeah, no more lumberjacks, and it's not okay.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, the game that got. I mean, if I go on Steam right now, there's a combination of games that I own on Steam currently. It's just that got me into uh the genres that I like. So like for example, FPSs,
Nothing wrong with that.
Borderlands games were a big part of that, like the both Borderlands games, one and two, and the pre-sequel, those stuff like that. Those ones got me into like playing FPSs because those are really FPS games. Then you got games like 7 Days, which was more survival-ish and survival zombies. I remember I was really scared of that when I was little. Like zombies was like that's when I remember I first got into zombies when I watched the first episode of Walking Dead. Dead Horse. I'm like, nope, not touching that. But then a month after that, I found zombies, and that was my thing. And then there's also other
And
games, pretty much like the combination of the two of Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 is a combination of 7 Days and FPS games, like Borderlands. It's very arcadey, yet still has that zombie sense and almost of a survival sense when you're first playing it.
yeah, I know what you mean. Honestly, guys, if you had $10 to burn, you want to know a game I would recommend getting?
Ooh.
Okay, so Stronghold Crusader. It's on Steam or on Steam. It's Stronghold Crusader HD. And what? No, I mean like if you're talking about like one of the games that the two games like I played the original Stronghold and I played Stronghold like the original Stronghold Crusader and I remember playing.
Can't spell.
I remember doing the skirmish mode on Crusader so many times.
Mhm.
I always played like the Europeans because I was always like I was the zealous Crusader. Blah 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 blah.
Well, if you play games like this is your kind of games, you know.
Yeah, it's an RTS. It's actually got a lot of multiplayer. It's like quite popular for multiplayer because there's like legitimately good lobbies and everything like that, and you can pick like the starting difficulty, and you can basically there's like two different kind of I'm gonna say unit trees. You got the Arabian units, which are very I'm gonna say gold heavy, but aren't very versatile. If that makes sense. So like they're very like you got like the horse archers, right, and the Arabian swordsmen, etc., assassins, etc. And they're really good at doing several things for several several tactics. But the best units are generally the European units, who you recruit via needing a little money, but weapons, etc. And I'm gonna shut up now.
Well, I feel like you're getting really like nerded out. I mean, I would do the same thing on other games. Just saying.
True. You know what I mean. But this is a game I just love to death.
Yeah.
Like I literally remember playing this like Stronghold Crusader to death.
Mm.
Realistically, like I would be like, guys, if you really wanted to try an RTS from my past, this
That would be
game,
the game you shoot for.
yeah.
Well, I mean, then again, me explaining it like this, we have different genres that we enjoy playing. Like you with the RTSs or the what's that mean? Real time strategy, yeah, real time strategy, or and me with the FPS survival. It's kind of there's a balance point with those where there's certain things that it almost like a role play, like Unturned for example. That is our go-to game, right?
But
Unturned, that's our go-to game, right?
yeah, I mean I haven't
So
touched it in a while, but that's mostly because my computer, of course, has a hard time running it.
yeah, of course. But when you do get a better one, what a lot of things that happen often is that you take one game that's focused heavy on this, and what you do is you swap it around so that you can role play on a different situation. Like we could take Unturned, we could grab the castle somewhere, right? Boom,
Yeah.
make that into an RTS, make that into a thing where you get your guys. It's like actual real role play. You guys send out, get materials, get wood, get rocks, get metal, whatever, and you improve the base, right?
I something I think would actually be really interesting to do with Unturned would be like do a command and conquer kind of thing, or not command and conquer. What's
Invasion.
that one game called?
Mm,
It was like Prey, not Prey. Uh, Natural Selection 2.
no, I haven't seen that one.
Well, it was like this. All right, so basically, imagine having like 20 players on each team, right? The aliens and the Marines, right?
Mhm.
Then you have okay, so the of course they clash. It's for 19 players on each. For 19 of the players on each team, it's an FPS.
And then there's one guy that's just telling them what to do.
Yes, like they
That's
take the
pretty
role
cool.
of the commander, and it's like an RTS. And that's correct.
But
However,
the other guys
throughout
play
it,
as
the
FPS.
yeah,
That's cool.
but
I think that
and
that
the
sounds cool.
and of course the the workers or the players, like the shooters, the marines on the ground, have to do what their commander's orders, and in result the commander orders will generally do stuff like give them upgrades like a shotgun or a flamethrower, stuff like that.
That sounds actually pretty interesting.
Something Now, something that would be now the way to convert it into unturned would probably to be doing it like Americans versus Russians or something like that.
Well, wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you right now, but there's
Yeah.
something we have been doing on that roleplay server that we play on Hope's Beacon,
Hmm.
right? Where we've been. Well, right now I was talking to the one of the admins, and we got. Remember how we had RBA as the main group one time?
Hmm.
We shifted that over to Mist, MYST, short for Mystic Stars, for Timmy's sake, because I
Hmm.
know he wanted to switch groups, and I was okay with it. So we got that to become a major faction now. We remember that big unmarked mansion at the top right of the map.
Yeah, vaguely.
I bought that, but with Timmy's help, of course, and Chater's help.
Oh, dang.
So we have that whole property now, and we've claimed it as Mist territory, right? And pretty much we're a 7, 8 man group. It's pretty strong, but against the other factions that like the Reapers or the police, pretty much we could almost compete. If not, we will compete against them. So pretty much what I'm thinking, right, is that we get one of our guys, or we could be a democracy. Either way, we have to have a central point in which we know what we're doing, and we could actually launch attacks on them. I'm just saying, getting ideas, which would sound fun, in my opinion.
Yes, it would.
Then again, I'm guessing on their side they would have someone in charge. Like I know one of the admins is in charge of the police. Same with the Reapers, but you know,
Who are the Reapers?
Reapers took over the USMC
So basically, they're like
military.
weird marine terrorists.
Yeah,
Okay, I was going to go terrorists.
militarist.
Militarist.
Yeah, so
Militants.
so I told the admin that we're gonna be more of a mercenary type group, but like a band of mercenaries.
All
So
right.
yeah, it's all right, I guess. I mean, just bouncing ideas back and forth. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been recording this whole time.
No, I did not
This is
notice.
gonna
How
be
would we
a
be able to tell?
podcast,
All right.
but this is convenient because it's just me and you talking. Timmy's in the background, Chater's in the background. Get opposite opinions, not opposite, opposed. No, forgot the word. Anyway, it's getting late too. It's a late night podcast. That's what I'm gonna call this, late night podcast.
Is this going to be the first episode, your first video you put back on your channel for the first time in forever?
Sure,
Yeah, it's like, God dang it, Nevis.
put more videos.
Yeah, gotta do this more consistently, bud. Sorry. Sorry, disappointed.
I would, but yeah,
You
school's
guys be
ending.
joking when I say that.
I could do over summer. I didn't get a job this summer because I didn't want to, but lazy.
I mean, if you don't want to, there's a legitimate reason.
Because I'm lazy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, is school over for you yet, or
School's been over
since when?
since 2 days ago.
Oh, cool. Congrats, just finished school. What about when does it start for you?
I think sometime in late August. I don't
Ah,
know the
see,
exact date off the top of my head.
that's the difference between you and me. We end. I'm my. Oh wait, well, let's do it this way. Today was my third to last full day of school. Monday, I have school. Tuesday and Wednesday, I have regents. All right. Then the rest of that week is meant for regents, and the next whole week after that is also meant for regents. However, on the 23rd, which is going to be next Friday, there is going to be a graduation for the seniors at my school, where I am going to have to play in the band with them, or with the non-seniors in the band. So we have that, and then after that we have uh, the Muslim holiday of Eid, I believe it is, on the 26th, and then
Right?
the 27th is a full day, and 28th is a half day. Last day of school is the 28th. So after that, I'll be free for the next month or so. I have some plans to go travel. Um, I think maybe go visit some relatives in other countries. Maybe go to England. I don't know. But other than that, I still have. I mean, I do have those 2 weeks off before the technical end of school. Classes have ended. Today was the last day for classes to finish. So after technically you don't have to go to classes, but you have to go to school, which doesn't really make sense. But whatever.
What you mean?
But different. I know that New York has one of the later starting and later ending school years, I believe, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I know that we
Whatever.
always start September, early September. So like September, I think 9th was the last time we start. It was this year we started. I'm not sure about Timmy. Timmy, you live in like what, Nassau, right? It's kind of far, but farther than me, but out of the city, of course. But it's different. I could have went to a Long Island school, but I live in the city, so tech legally I live in New York City. Whatever. Are you guys getting tired too?
Not really. I mean, I'm tired, yeah, but that's mostly because it's 10 o'clock at night.
10:20. You want me to wrap up the podcast?
No, it's up to you, but I don't really care.
It's just gonna be silence. It's like, hey, welcome to
Da, da,
Nava's
da,
podcast.
da, da,
Please enjoy the
da,
silence.
da, 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 da,
Hey,
da,
no
I'm
copyright.
tired. It's
I
not copyright
I
as
don't
long
know
as we
how the
don't do the.
copyright works on this.
Look, all right. Nobody's gonna look if Jeopardy really copyrights you for me
How much are you
humming
gonna
the
get out of
theme
that?
song.
Like 5 cents?
Zero. Yeah, no. You'd be lucky to get 5 cents from that. Let's be realistic here.
2 cents? I'd give him
Probably
my two
more.
cents. Ha, there we go.
All 2 cents. Yay.
Oh,
Uh,
any other topics you want to discuss? We talked about first games. Let's go over how we met. Do you remember that one? I don't remember really for sure, but
I think I don't like remember how I met you, Neves, but I
I
remember
don't.
how I met Timmy, and I remember meeting you through like Mystic Stars.
I met Timmy. I remember how I met Timmy. I remember how I met Turtle. I remember I met Chater through Timmy, which was through Mystic. I'm guessing you were also through Mystic.
Pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Okay, so wait, how did you and Timmy, how did that work out?
I think I think one of the first servers I ended up joining was Just Play Here because I ended up checking a non I think the first server I ever was on and unturned was like this PvP server where you spawned with a bow and I ended up finding a shotgun and was like using the world chat to talk with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't on Yukon. It was on
You're the guy making
PEI.
meeting with Roblox. Was it on you? No,
And
we were.
I
It
think
was.
the guys
I remember mine was PVE PEI just play here too.
well, no, I'm saying I didn't meet Timmy on that server. I met somebody else on that server. I got killed, brutally killed several times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and by the time I ended up going to the time I found Just Play Here and was surprised that it was the same, it was PvE instead of PvP. I basically just like I remember seeing Timmy. Yeah, I
Dylan,
mean I remember
that's
seeing Timmy and I
I
remember
remember
seeing
Dylan.
Dylan like go through and what's it like moderate.
Well, I remember. All right, my turn. My turn. So Timmy was a mod. I remember that he was a mod on Just Play Here. I remember me
Yeah,
first
might have
joining
been.
Just Play Here for the first time, and I was scared. I was like first time joining a server. I haven't played Unturned before that since like 2.0. Right? I played 2.0, I played Operation Beef, and then I joined the server. Right? So then I've spawned. I remember Confederation Bridge, PEI, PVE2. Forgot when, long time ago. And I remember I met this other guy, and we were. I added him on my Steam friends. He was like one of my first Steam friends, and we talked. And then I met Talking Turtle after that. Turtle was someone I met after that. So yeah, Turtle, I think was a friend of his. If not, we both found it. I guess I think Turtle may have just began doing this stuff too, and we just, hey, you know what? Let's be friends. Duh, done.
Like
And
I actually do remember like seeing Turtle on Just Play Here or PvP PvE too.
yes, I do remember that as well. That's where I met him.
Like
Duh.
not talking to him. Like it was one of those situations where it's like I didn't like talk to any of you guys.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
remember like seeing Timmy, and then I ended up coming across. I think I remember talking to Timmy on the Discord or on the not
you
Discord
the
TeamSpeak.
T-Speak. I remember. Well, you can't talk to Timmy. He's a mute.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I remember going, wow, Discord, that was, I mean, not Discord, TeamSpeak, that was a big thing. That was like, wow, talking, cool. So I remember I applied for. I was talking to I forgot there was a mod. His name was like Gamer or something like that. Gamer three something whatever. So Timmy, do you remember him? You have to remember him. He was a mod. He was the one who helped me out. He was the one who showed me the TeamSpeak, which I then joined, and I showed Turtle, and we all used that. And then I remember um, it was Dylan and Timmy, and I had broke. Oh, it was Max that had broken a rule, and I was apologizing to Timmy for how he acted. I remember it was in front of the farm, right? And remember my brother punched a car or something like that, and then Timmy was like, "Hey, you can't do that." And then I was like, "Oh, my brother can't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. You have to understand this kid." And then we kicked it off from there. We went. I applied for staff, right? Me, Timmy, and Dylan, and we went up to that sky base that was a 2x1 made with lockers, right? We had all the other staff members too. Remember? I mean, oh my God, memories. It's like Vietnam flashback. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm getting excited, aren't
The heck? Okay. So I just learned something.
I? Oh, we weren't
I
even paying
ended up
attention.
pulling up the TeamSpeak. I ended up pulling up the TeamSpeak
Uh huh.
because I wanted to take a look at see who was on there.
Uh huh.
And I see like, well, first of all, it's deserted almost. I do see like like 3 or 4 people in the Minecraft chat.
Connected.
It's weird.
Okay.
'Cause it's like, wait, do you
Microphone
hear me
muted.
still, Nevis?
Uh, I'm gonna go into
Yes.
public chat too with you.
Channel
No, I mean, do you
switched.
hear me?
Microphone
Do
Hello?
you hear me?
It's
activated.
echo. It's
Oh
double.
God,
Oh my God, that's weird.
it's points.
Oh God. All right. Wait. I'm gonna mute
Da,
myself. I'm gonna
da,
mute it.
Sound
No.
muted.
So
Oh, come
look,
on.
look. Minecraft owner Corey. He's still the owner. Admin
Well, yeah.
John. Who's he? Creeper's still an admin. Trusted.
No, Creeper's a guy or a guest now.
Oh well, he was John. I don't know who John is.
I guess they made him an office. I mean, I see Pistol Pete, Gold Agent Keith, Georgia.
Where do you see
Wait,
them?
down
Oh,
staff talk.
the staff
Wait,
offices.
did they,
Corey,
wait, they
Keith.
made
Keith is still a
Georgia?
thing.
They made Georgia a senior mod now?
Possibly.
Wow, didn't I? Like, I didn't think they actually did that anymore. I thought.
Pete, I
I
still
mean,
don't. Oh, but where's Max? The other Max, beloved.
I think he got fired.
Thank God. Pete's next. We'll go back on PV after that. Oh my God, they're gonna watch this video and hate me now, aren't they? Freedom of speech. Y'all live in America.
That'd be
Hey,
great.
on Wednesday, 2 days ago, I passed Trump Tower on
Really?
a trip. Yeah, we went into we took the train into the city, into Manhattan, and we were going to Microsoft store, and we legit pass we get there, we do all this stuff. It's pretty much like the world's biggest ad if you've ever it's like a really big ad. Anyway, I'm gonna disconnect from this, by the way. So we hop over to the store, we do the stuff, and then we're going back, and we walk past Trump Tower because we wanted to anyway, and the teacher was like, "Oh, let's boo, freedom of speech, yeah!" And it's supposed to be educational, haha, yeah, right. So it's all right. The armed guards
Give
would.
me an idea. Like, do you have any clue what the political leanings of the teacher that was there?
Huh?
Was the teacher a Hillary supporter?
I had no idea, but we booed at Trump Tower, and then some guard gave me a look because he had an M4, and he kind of like
Calling me
shrugged his
in
shoulders
speed.
a bit, like almost like
Give me a sec. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
oh, okay. But anyway, we pass and we were booing. It's hilarious. And then we walk and we're like, oh, we went to the wrong train station. So then we got to take a train back to school. And by the time we got
Hey,
back,
I'm
the day was
sorry,
already
Nath.
over.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick. All right. This person said, or Badman Z sent me a call. So I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to myself.
All
It's a
right.
podcast, isn't it? Anyway, so Argo's gonna be gone. Anyway, I'm talking to people now. I pass. Uh, we pass Trump Tower, we're booing, and then we get to the train station, like, oh, got to the wrong train station. It's the wrong train. They eat us and run here. So then we gotta go back, and we took that train anyway, and we took it to some stop, and it went back again. And by the time we got back to the school, eventually, I know it is awkward, but you're listening and Timmy is listening too, and I was kind of explaining it to everybody. So this is awkward. No, I'm explaining it to everybody. Everybody that's gonna listen to this in the future. Everybody laugh at him. No, don't laugh at me. I'm gonna put a notepad over what you just said. Boom. Can't do that now. Anyway, so so then we get back, and then like we're laughing, and it's just funny. Whew. All right, I did my well. Chater, you want to say anything? You want to talk a little bit as a it's supposed to be a podcast, but it could be a visual. It's been 10 minutes since I mentioned it. And now this is the what I'm saying is not real. What, you're a figment of my imagination? Are you just another one of those people that I think exist but don't actually exist? Oh man, I lost the only other talking person. That's weird. Well, anyway, this is funny. Now. I was gonna talk to you, Chater, but okay. Do you have like a at your school? Is there like a teacher that nobody likes that is like really straight faced that nobody like? It's like it's he's like super or he or she is super straight faced. No? Are they just all pretty chillax? Well, anyway, I have this one teacher that teaches science at my school, and she's pretty straight face usually, pretty serious. Like she would take off 5 points if you're not paying attention in class. She won't make any jokes. Anyway, we're talking today about we're doing a lesson, and I was learning about mosquitoes and the chemicals and whatever. And then I'm like, excuse me, miss. And she was like, yes. I'm like, if there's a mosquito biting you on your arm, are you supposed to hit it or flick it away, or how are you supposed to get rid of it if it's currently biting you? She's like, oh, well, if you hit it, then the needle will get stuck in your arm and it'll make a rash. I mean, a blister, and it'll make a rash. I'm like, okay, so what happens if you, like, for example, squeeze your arm? She's like, oh, if you squeeze the blister, then it'll make a rash. I'm like, no, not the blister. I'm talking about your arm when the mosquito's biting. If you squeeze your arm so that the mosquito gets filled up with so much blood that it pops, and as soon as I mentioned that, she like started laughing so hard. Everyone was laughing so hard, and I thought she was crying, like it was just how much she was laughing, which is astonishing because she's supposed to be like the straight faced teacher that's always serious, and I made her laugh. Like that's like a victory. I deserve a toast for that one. But pretty much after that, it was just laughing for a good 5 minutes, and then we thought she like passed out from laughter, but no, she was alive. Yeah, that's funny. What is that? A piece of bread? I like bread. Any other emojis? Frequently used 100 eggplant and food and poop and a thumbs up. We have our own day as vote. Are you serious? That's awesome. Hey, look, an urban mech. Oh, I can't use an urban mech. KYS. Hope speaking. As well. And let's see what else we got. Alright, we're playing with emojis now. This is what's going on. Did you just add the emoji to agree with my emoji? That was perfect. Food stuff. Jalapenos. Candy.
Well, that was random.
Oh, what happened?
He asked. Okay, so he asked me about TeamSpeak,
Oh.
and then he asked me if I had a game called the New Z Infestation or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Infestation, the New Z, which is like some mixed reviewed, free to play survival multiplayer zombie game.
Oh.
Realistically, I'm probably not going to play it, not only because it probably runs worse than Unturned for me. But
Anyway, I was talking to myself. It's actually kind
I
of
love
weird.
how I love how the flag of the U.S. is flag
Um.
hell
Where's the Canadian flag? Where's my flag? I'm probably missing it. I probably have like really bad eyes because these are really small. Okay.
Flag CA.
Oh, here's the flag U.S. Duh, we missed it. Flag CA.
Type CA. It's the first thing.
No, I want to look for it manually. Ah, there it is. My flag.
Hail, hail, Canada.
Oh, Canada. I'll stop.
No, it's okay. You can keep saying it if you want. I don't really care. So wait, how long is this recording of yours going on for?
I have no idea. It's been.
All the
I have
space on your
no idea, to
computer
be
is
honest.
gone. I see that Olive is adding some variety to this.
What's he doing? Adding other countries? You gotta make it well known. Oh, France.
France.
Yes, France. Alright, where's
Oh, AU is in Austria.
AC? What's that? There's another. I don't. I apologize to anyone who's
That's
actually
New
watching my
Zealand.
stream from. I highly
Yeah.
doubt other people.
I think
Oh,
it's
the Union Jack, Great Britain. Where's China? Trump has so much to say about it.
Albania.
I legit cannot see these. I need glasses. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need glass. Oh, Japan.
I believe some people
There's China.
are doing one of my friends or one of my other friends on the Crusader Kings Discord is leaving for Spain tomorrow, so I'm gonna
Nice,
hop
Spain.
over there.
Oh, anyway, I'm gonna stop this thing. All right, you wanna?
All right,
Everyone wanna say
adios.
bye?
Well, I mean, you're basically asking if the only talker can say bye. Because actually,
Say
are
bye
you
then.
recording on there or Discord?
Discord. Yeah, I'm recording Discord. Everything.
Well, okay, so
See ya, people
but
who
if they
watch
can't
this.
see,
Chater. Timmy. I'm pretty sure Timmy means oh well. Oh, nope, no, that's not Timmy typing.
no, Timmy. Watch, Timmy's full of hate and vitriol.
I bet no one. I bet you. I bet you. A
bet
skin.
you-
A 3 cent unturned skin. That someone's gonna watch this.
Okay, it's cheating if you watch it or you send a family member to watch
No.
it.
So like a random person. I'm gonna put it in my anyone other than my family. Okay.
Or one of us.
Or one of you guys. Okay. It could be on Steam. I'm gonna put this on Steam, by the way.
Well, yeah, I assume also your YouTube.
Okay.
Thing.
Oh no. I'm gonna say if I get more than 5 views. How about that, Chater? Deal?
Well, that's a
All right.
interesting deal.
3 cent skin. Here I come. I'm gonna get that Flectrum Ace. All right. Anyway, Argo, say bye.
Adios.
Adios. Okay.
Adios, muchachos.
Chater's out.
Says
Timmy,
the
he's
white
AFK.
guy.
Who cares? Well,
Let's just get on.
I think he legit went to AFK. No, he's back.
No. I
He's
moved
back.
him to the AFK.
You moved
Man.
him.
It's called power.
I'm trying to end this. It's
I
done.
gotta have some cat.
Ending. Move this down here.
God dang it.